From NatGeo channel comes Yellowstone Live Season 2, where 8 crews and 25 cameramen capture Yellowstone National Park like you've never seen it before. And joining me right now from Montana, a very cold Jenna Wolfe. Hey, Jenna.
Hi, Jeff.
How's things in Montana right now? You look really cold.
Montana right this split second is freezing, but if I extend my view and my feelings, it is absolutely gorgeous out here. So it's spectacular.
Well, in Las Vegas today, it's 105 degrees and clear skies.
If you take one of those numbers away, that's probably what it is here right now.
So tell me about Yellowstone National Park in June compared to the rest of the year.
So this is a great time of year that National Geographic decided to come back here. This is our second year doing this. The snow has melted, summer's about to start, all the animals that we featured last year just had babies, so the food is in abundance, the wildlife is in abundance, there's so much to take in and so much to shoot. We are live and we have a ton of cameras all over the park, but you don't have to look far to see things that are happening, so it was just the perfect time of year for us to be here.
So tell me about the logistics and the challenges in putting on a live broadcast from Yellowstone National Park.
So you've, I'm sure, done live television. It's all of that plus more. So you're in this large, vast area, and it's live. So you're basically going from live event to live event to live event, and we're following all the action around as it happens. We have 8 camera crews. We have 25 camera crews, 8 live crews that'll be all over this area. So if something happens, we will be there immediately. And you know, some of the questions I keep getting asked are, well, what if nothing happens? That doesn't seem to concern National Geographic ever, because this is one of those areas and one of those times of years where there's always something happening. No kidding, right before I started talking to you, there was a wolf, or some said it might have been a coyote. Either way, still terrifying to me, that walked by just in the distance over here. So you don't have to look far to see something happening, and come Sunday night, you're gonna see a lot happening at the start of this 4-night live event.
Well, I'm pretty sure it was a wolf, because they heard that Jenna Wolfe was hanging around Montana.
Ah, that's good. Probably. It was a relative of mine, my uncle, but that's not for now. We'll talk about that later.
So Yellowstone Live Season 2 has so many different cams going on. We have bear cam, wolf cam, bison cam, cougar cam. Which cam are you looking forward to the most?
Sure. So for me, the most exciting is going to be Bison Camp. So we are going to be in an area, I will be at least as the roving reporter, in an area called the APR, which is within the Yellowstone, grander Yellowstone ecosystem here. And we are going to be tracking a herd of bison, which means we are going to be darting one, collaring it, and putting a camera on this bull to be able to watch and track its movement, its patterns, see where it goes, help protect it. And in order to do that, we have to get super close to this gigantic but beautifully spectacular animal. If you think about the size of a bison, it's basically the size of the first car I ever owned. So I'm really excited about that one, because I will be partaking in placing the camera on the bison, hopefully in the first couple of episodes. So if I do survive that, that will be my favorite camera, Jeff.
So the action doesn't stop after the live broadcast. Tell me about Yellowstone After Dark.
So that's what's so interesting, is that we're not limited to just whatever happens during the day within specific hours. If something happens at night, we have cameras going all night long. If something's happening under the ground, where these burrowing owls like to live, we're going to feature them in this broadcast. We'll be down there. Prairie dogs, they like to build these little towns completely underground. We used to talk about it. Now you're going to be able to actually see it. I'll be part of this prairie dog capture and relocation process and project that they're working on. And we're actually going to take a family of prairie dogs and put them back underground where they belong. And you get to see it. When do you get to see it if you're not, at home looking it up on the internet? We'll be able to watch this happen live. It's so exciting for us as reporters, and we hope to bring you that sort of excitement as well.
Now, Jenna, tell me about the popularity of Yellowstone National Park and national parks in general after the first broadcast. I've read articles where we're loving our national parks to death, that attendance is skyrocketing.
So that's just it. We weren't sure we were going to do a second one, and then National Geographic saw the response after the first season and decided, well, there's so much more untapped and there's so much more to see. So we came back to do this again with more cameras in more areas, more creatively placed this time, like I mentioned, underground, underwater, at night. We're just going to do it bigger and better, and this is a different time of year. This time of year we're going to be able to see more and experience more and focus and feature different animals that we didn't last year. We could come back here every year for the next 20 and still see things we've never seen before. Just the views in and around the park, and then of course the wildlife as well. It is a spectacular ecosystem in this part of the country, and to be able to bring it to you in a live event, no one does it better than National Geographic. So I'm excited, and I'm part of the broadcast. So I hope that that excitement gets passed along to you guys as well.
And Jenna, tell me about the foundation you work with, American Prairie Reserve, and what they do for the environment.
So we're working on a project, I say we as if I've had a great deal of involvement in this. I'm just coming onto it. There's an ongoing ambitious project called the American Prairie Reserve Project, where they're trying to restore agriculture to this area about 6 hours just north of here, but within the Grand Yellowstone area. To do that, they have to bring back certain species. They have to bring back the bison, which were reintroduced in 2005. They have to bring back the prairie dogs. They have to sort of help toil the ground. So there's a lot that has to happen. And in order to do that, they bring species back sort of one at a time. We're sort of at the forefront of that. We get to be a part of watching the scientists work in their lab to do it. It's sort of a behind the scenes of things that you would never think are really happening, but it's a beautiful part of this country, an area that they want to preserve. And we're going to be able to watch it all happen live.
Now, Jenna, with all these live broadcasts going on in Yellowstone National Park, any chance we might catch Yogi Bear?
Of course. I mean, if you don't get a shot of him, what's the point in tuning in? I guarantee it. And my cousin Jeffrey, the wolf that just went by there. I'm going to go talk to him now. Jeff, thanks for having me.
Thank you so much, Jenna, for joining me today. You're a real trooper. Get inside, get some Starbucks, and stay warm. All right, you can catch Yellowstone Live Season 2 on National Geographic and on NatGeo channel. And for more reviews and interviews, just surf on over to my website at vegasfromcritic.com. I'm Jeff Ricky Howard in Las Vegas. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time.